Once upon a time, on a serene farm nestled between rolling hills and whispering wheat fields, lived a selfish goat named Gruff and a kind-hearted cow named Daisy. Gruff the goat was known far and wide for his insatiable appetite and his possessiveness over the juiciest patches of grass. He would butt other animals aside just to nibble on the freshest shoots, leaving behind only barren patches. Daisy, on the other hand, was a gentle soul with a heart as wide as the open sky. She spent her days contentedly grazing in the sun, always willing to share the choicest grass with her farmyard friends. Her warmth and generosity made her beloved by all. One scorching summer day, a drought descended upon the farm. The once lush fields turned dry and brittle, and the animals grew desperate for nourishment. Gruff, in his selfishness, guarded the few remaining green patches of grass for himself, pushing away any animal that dared approach. Daisy, however, saw the suffering around her and felt a deep ache in her compassionate heart. Despite her own hunger, she decided to roam far and wide, searching for any bit of edible greenery she could find. Along the way, she shared her discoveries with the weaker and smaller animals who couldn't search as far. Days passed, and the drought wore on relentlessly. Gruff's belly grew round and his coat glossy, but his eyes gleamed with a hint of unease as the other animals grew weaker. Daisy, though visibly thinner, continued her selfless quest, finding hidden patches of grass and guiding her friends to them. One evening, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, a sudden storm broke across the parched land. Rain poured down, nourishing the thirsty earth and bringing hope to the weary farm animals. Gruff rushed out from his shelter, desperate to fill his belly with the refreshed grass. But to his surprise, he found Daisy standing in the middle of the farmyard, surrounded by a circle of grateful animals. They were all sharing a feast of freshly sprouted grass that Daisy had found during her days of searching. Even though she was hungry herself, Daisy had thought of others first, and now they all shared in the bounty of her kindness. Gruff watched in awe as the rain continued to fall, drenching the farm with life-giving water. In that moment, he realized the true richness of generosity and compassion. From that day forward, Gruff the goat became known not for his selfishness, but for the warmth and kindness he learned from Daisy, the kind-hearted cow. And together, they nurtured a spirit of sharing and caring that made their farm a place of harmony and abundance for years to come.